Hey everyone, it's B. It's been a while since you probably heard from me, depending on the medium. I just wanted to take a moment and give you all the rundown about the things that are going on because I have been very busy. um, yeah, so a couple things have been going on and I want to talk about them so that way you know what to look out for. Some of this is super in the works. Some of this is just me fantasizing, and some of this is like hard confirmed level stuff. So I want to start with the big things, go into the chill, small things, and just overall give you a general quality of life update because it has been a bit. So the biggest thing is World of Wildever, my super cool TTRPG project that I've been working on with my friends for a whole year and a half now. So the main thing is what we're going to be doing with Wyldrvir for the end of the year and kind of moving into 2022. We have a few more future ideas for books and stuff, but we're kind of putting that on the back burner for now. In the last year, we've created a lot of books. Very big books that I have written. And over the summer, the core rulebook was put up on itch with a very cool PDF style, very nice art done by Krova and a lot of others, coming together to make that really, really special. And I really want to do that again. And we have a lot of content that we could do that with. And I think that's what we're gonna be doing. With the Twisted Bog, the Frozen Throne, the Wyldrvir Metro, Deep Seas and Scalawags, the Mage Academy, and all of the Traveler Guides being put together as one binding. There's a lot of Wyldrvir stuff that people may gloss over just looking through the drive, and I think giving them all a really nice coat of paint and putting them up would be really cool. And also gives us writers some time to recharge our batteries after putting out like a year and a half of consistent book releases. I think that's the right way to move forward. It also lets new things have time, because a lot of these projects have been churned out in a month or less, and I would like, especially for some of the bigger ideas we have brewing, to give them as much time as possible to be what we want them to be. So that's Wildever on the writing side. As for the podcast side, we are still kind of in our season hiatus. There's a couple episodes that need to go out, but once those are out, we will be done with season 1 of the Wyldrvir show, and that is showed by the end of us leaving Oa. So, yeah, look out for those last couple episodes that'll go out throughout the end of the year, because those are some big episodes that need some time to process. Some stuff happens. And hopefully we'll be back soon to take on the next of the city-states. I won't give too many spoilers, but the next city-state we'll be visiting is Sindir. So, that's interesting. Cool fire stuff. So that's most things Wyldrvir. We'll keep you updated on that as we go along. In general, we're just gonna kind of focus on getting the stuff we've already spent precious time creating and make it as good as it can be, so that way you can all enjoy it. So that's kind of the plan moving forward with Wyldrvir, which conveniently lines up with another big announcement because I can't sit still. The last couple months, I have been toiling away in the quiet on a pretty big project with shows you may know, like Dungeons and Pop, The First Watch, Heartbeats, just cool faces in the TTRPG scene, all kind of came together with me, and well, I've been working on a show that blends the one-shot style with scripted storytelling. So some of the episodes are fully scripted, fully voice-acted, and focus on a major character story, whereas the others are fun one-shots with that same character, but in a more improv way, doing TTRPG sessions with these other people. The name of the show is Parallel to Anywhere, and it's got a lot of the same faces on the production side from the Wyldrvir team, and just because those are my friends in general. The show is going to be a limited run, so there is a set number of episodes in this season, and once those episodes are done, we will go on a season hiatus. Not to worry though, we're looking at about 15 episodes in season 1, which it's a lot. And I'm committed to having the episodes go out once they're all ready. So that way there's no last minute nightmare editing, there's no last minute, anything. They'll all be produced and together, and you get them all in one seamless run, like a season of TV. It's been a real challenge, honestly. It's been a real exciting thing. I've had to learn how to work with voice actors, how the hell commissions work, and all sorts of stuff that has, I think, really grown my repertoire in creating. A lot of the written scripts are my own writing, which is awesome and terrifying. But I'm really excited. The characters are characters I really do believe in. And it's a fun multiverse time travel feel romp throughout multiple worlds in the TTRPG scene, as well as following this excitable young boy as he is just trying to get home. I'm excited. I think it's a really cool project. I think it's something very different. I don't know. I think if you like a lot of what we've done so far, that same spirit goes along to Parallel to Anywhere. It just has this very different style. And I think it'll be very interesting. And hopefully you guys enjoy it when it comes out. I have been pouring my heart and soul into this one, and I think it's something really special. Stay tuned to the end, where the socials for all things Wildever, Parallel to Anywhere, etc. will be listed and mentioned. So those are the two big things. Parallel to Anywhere exists, and what we're doing with Wyldrvir for the next couple months. Moving beyond that is kind of into the smaller scale, what if kind of fun stuff, and just smaller projects I'm doing on the side just to, pass the time. Everyone is doing 30-day challenges for October. I decided to pour mine into making a Pokemon region. I will link the Discord server for that somewhere. It's a very chill project. I'm just adding little bits of information daily. A new Pokemon here, a new bit of world lore there. It's a region inspired by Mexico, which is really fun. And, I don't know. I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's really fun to try and turn, cultural things into Pokemon. And it's a cool baby project just to do for fun. As for the big one, depending on where you're listening to this, what are you guys doing with Frostwalkers? Great question. Short answer, we don't know yet. There's a lot of ideas, a lot of really cool ideas, and there's a lot of just stuff happening, because life is crazy right now. Currently we're working on the Halloween project for Project Orpheus, which has been one of my favorite little community work together things in a long time. I will link a doc that has all of the Orpheus stuff in it, but it's a really cool kind of SCP-inspired knockoff. I say knockoff because in canon it is a knockoff. Kind of a bit of a joke parody of that style, but also has the same charm of characters that me and my friends put together. You'll be seeing more of that on Halloween and in the days leading up. Especially as we get closer to our scary story night, because that is a tradition I do not want to let die. I think that's really cool. And last year's was really, really fun. Embers has always been its own thing. It's always kind of been whenever we release it. So, sorry if that is a while between episodes. There's never been a release schedule. There's never going to be a release schedule. we're always excited when a new Embers episode releases, but this is the reality. But we are excited to continue that story when we get time to do it and when the episodes release. You could catch up to where we are, because there's a lot of story we have yet to show you that we know. So yeah, that's Embers. That's kind of the stuff that exists out there. There's a few ideas I've had in the future for things I might like to do once things like Parallel to Anywhere Season 1 and such are completed. But another thing I've been learning that I've been interested in is just writing more. I would love to get the Tim Show book out there soon. I have the draft for it. It's written. I just have to go through it with a fine-tooth comb, see if I really like the mechanics I wrote up for the show, because they might have been good for a show, but maybe not great for home tables. You gotta work that stuff out. So, as much I do have a draft for it. It's done. It's sitting in my Google Drive folder. I just need to look through it with a fine-tooth comb and get it to be something that I'm proud of. I got the chance to write a one-shot for the Isbrail system over the summer. And depending on when you see this, that might be out, or it might still be up for pre-order. So, that was super exciting, and I think that kind of sparked a love for writing stuff again. So, been debating doing writing commissions. Not super sure how I feel about that. It might be opening soon. I'm still up in the air about it, but I like writing. I had fun writing a one-shot for another system. I think I would have fun to continue to write one-shots for other systems. I probably have my rules and everything, like other commission artists would. I think it'd be really nice. But until that point, if you did want to support the insane amount of things I am doing, there's a couple ways. Wildever has a Patreon, which I need to get better at updating. I know, apologies to our patrons, really thank you for being around in this kind of quiet time, because I have been putting my everything into making Parallel to Anywhere happen. Getting 2 30-esque page scripts out in a week might have been the point where I realized, oh, I need to tell people this exists, because I'm doing a lot and people don't notice. But yes, supporting the Wyldrvir Patreon would be really, really big thanks, really big help. And also, just if you are interested in Wyldrvir, the core book is out on itch or Drive-Thru-RPG for $10. And we'll be putting up other books really soon at a pretty similar price point, I would imagine. It's kind of what I'm thinking. Those are great ways if you want to support us financially. Really be nice. And in general, though, we would love to hang out with you. We are on the Wildever server, the Frostwalkers server. There's a lot of servers, so I will link all of those in the stuff below if you want to say hi. Moving away from how you can support us, I figure, since you've already sat through all this, I might as well give you a little somethings about what I might do in the future. So, yeah. Some ideas I have brewing. I would love to do a sort of talk show style thing. 3DMs is kind of the progenitor of this idea, but then I would love to keep doing 3DMs. It's just me, Spy, and Lance are busy humans, and sitting down even for an hour to talk D&D, as much as we would love to, and be oh yeah, we can do that all the time. It's a lot, but I think it'd be fun to bring back to life at some point. But in general, kind of offshooting from that, I'd love to do something similar with a lot of just other people, because there's a lot of other talented friends of ours who I would love to sit down and just vibe with and have conversations about stuff, go behind the scenes, do some post-show things, and also just hang out. It'd be really fun. I have very funny friends, and I think you will enjoy the shenanigans we get up to. So that's a thing I'm considering. If you would like to see that, let me know, because that if people are like, oh, that sounds hilarious, please tell me more, I will be motivated. And motivation leads to results. I don't know how many people have seen it, so I'm gonna take the opportunity. I did an interview as Halloway for 30 minutes, and my voice was shot by the end of those 30 minutes. So I'm going to continue to plug this till the end of time, because I busted my throat for this interview. So if you want to hear more of Halloway, I'll link it somewhere. Hope you have a Spotify for that one, though. Well, I'll be doing a lot of linking, apparently. I think that's kind it for now. In short, Wyldrvir is gonna be focusing on repolishing those old books. Parallel to Anywhere exists and is happening, and please give it some love when it comes out, because I have been working my tail off to make this show as cool as possible. Frostwalkers is kind of a little up in the air, but please take part in the Orpheus project for Halloween. It is my favorite thing, even though it only started last year. The Halloween Scary Story collection, I think, is like, I've been excited for it for months. I'm really happy that we're continuing to make it a tradition, and we've added this fun theme and lore and flavoring around it. This is really cool. So, Frostwalkers fans, jump on the Orpheus stuff. This is and also, if you're a Frostwalker fan and you didn't know what Wildever was, hey, that's where I've been the last year. And if you're a Wyldrvir fan and didn't know what Parallel to Anywhere is, there was a reason this was all put together. I realized I've grown like 3 small pocket communities, and I need to start getting you all to realize that there's a web here. Other stuff would be fun to put out at some point. Pokemon region, that's fun, but that's sort of just like a flash in the pan, 30-day October, getting that done, and then being happy with it, kind of a thing. I don't have many mega long-term plans for it. And writing commissions. Not sure if that'll be a thing that's super solid, but, like, again, I will be motivated if people tell me they want it. So, if you think I'm a good writer, if I fooled you into that, let me know. Because then, if you're willing to fork over your cash, I will take it. Yeah, that's about it. But yeah, it was nice to get back on the mic and let y'all know how things have been going, and hopefully you guys are as excited for things as I am. I am going to go back and probably work myself to the bone again. So, till I sees you again, have a good time with things. Also, like, hydrate. I don't know why I feel the need to say this, but, like, please hydrate. It's important.